Okay, so hi, I'm here with Sophia and Pepper. They are two Portland chapter alumni. They volunteered a few years ago and they're now studying abroad together in Mexico City. And so they were kind enough to give us a little bit of their time to share their experience with Amigos and how it's affected their life now. So would you two like to introduce yourselves and say, where you went to high school, what you're doing now?
Yeah, hi, I'm Pepper. I went to St. Mary's and I go to University of Oregon now, and I'm studying Spanish, and I'm currently in Mexico City studying abroad.
Great.
And I'm Sophia. I went to Grant High School in Portland, and now I go to U of O, and I'm a junior. And I'm studying Spanish with a minor in ethnic studies.
Awesome. And when and where did you volunteer with Amigos?
I volunteered in Matagalpa, Nicaragua in 2016 when I was 17.
Nice.
Yeah, and I volunteered in 2016 in Guaira, Paraguay.
Great. What were your host family experiences like?
My host family was pretty big. We had, I had two partners in my community. One lived in the house with me, which was a fun experience. And we had a host mom, and host grandma and grandpa, and then three host siblings. So there was a baby and an 8-year-old boy and then a 16-year-old boy. And we lived right next door to like some other members of the family too.
So it's a big host family.
Yeah. It was very big.
Mm-hmm.
My host family was, I had a host mom and a dad who were older and had like adult children. So one of them was a little bit older than me, and so we were really close. And then they also had an adult daughter who had children of her own that were like 2 and 5 years old that lived in the house with us.
Oh, cute. What was your community project?
Mine was, so there were two different soccer teams in the little town that I was in, and that was like a really big part of their community. So they like played on this field that was like very unlevel, and so they wanted us to we started like a fund to build the soccer field, and then we like started the actual building process. And the fund also was gonna be able to buy them like uniforms and stuff, so just to like improve their soccer program, which was a big part of their community.
Awesome.
For my community project, we worked on restoring the playground that was at the school where we ran our campamentos. So we like repainted all of the like seesaws and the play structures and stuff. And then a bunch of the like community dads came in and helped fix things that were broken. And we had like this raffle. We sold raffle tickets to fundraise for it.
Great. So you did some in-country fundraising.
Yeah.
Did your fundraising with the Portland chapter pay off? In that
Yes.
way? Did it prepare you?
Definitely.
Great.
Yes.
And what were campamentos like, your extracurricular activities with the kids that you did every day?
Yeah, they were good. So the kids a lot of times just wanted to do like the most fun, active kind of games and things. They wanted to play soccer a lot and just like, they wanted to chase us around a lot, which is really funny. But we would kind of like mix up like having the really fun, active games with the more educational things, and that kind of kept them more focused. And I think that was a good way to do it. And we would always end with like a really active one, which they liked a lot. And a lot of times they would want to play soccer after we were done. So that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, my campamentos were great. I really, really had fun with them. My partner and I basically, so we had 2 hours a day, Monday through Friday, where we would meet with the kids after school. And basically we'd all get in like the yard, the recess yard of the school. And we try to do a mixture of like sort of educational activities mixed in with like some different art and games and a lot of soccer and stuff like that. It was very fun.
Mm-hmm. And how has Amigos affected you now as you've, graduated high school and gone to college and are now studying abroad? How do you feel like Amigos has prepared you or changed you?
Well, up until before I did Amigos, I had only really learned Spanish in the classroom setting. So I think it was really a great way to like really improve my Spanish by just being immersed in the environment with only Spanish speakers. And Yeah, aside from the language aspect, I think it definitely just made me feel like I felt like when I got home to Portland, I was like, wow, like this is such an easy routine. So it makes you just get like very comfortable in doing things that can initially be kind of difficult.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure, yeah. Yeah, I think that Amigos definitely did make me more confident and more independent. And then obviously, like, my Spanish was so much better after the 8 weeks that I was in Paraguay. I got home and was a lot more confident in my Spanish, and now I'm studying Spanish, and I am studying abroad in Mexico City. So it definitely like encouraged me on that path as well.
Yeah, it definitely like inspired me to want to like stick with Spanish after having like an immersion kind of experience.
So no regrets.
No regrets.
Great. Well, thank you for giving us some of your time. It was nice to catch up with the two of you. And yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.